Hello students, let us continue the session on statistics. This is part 6. We had solved till question number 4. Let's continue with the question number 5. The question here is the given distribution shows the number of runs scored by some top batsmen of the world in one-day international cricket matches. The runs scored are given as class interval and the number of batsmen is given as a frequency. Now we need to find out the mode of the given data. To find the mode of the given data, first we have to identify the modal class. The class in which the maximum number of frequency is present is considered to be a modal class. So from this we need to identify preceding frequency of the modal class and the succeeding frequency of the modal class along with the lower limit of the modal class. Let's do that. Here maximum frequency is 18. Therefore the modal class is 4000 to 5000. Therefore, the lower limit of the modal class is 4000 and the frequency of the modal class, let me call it as FM, is 18. The frequency of preceding modal class is 4. The frequency of the next modal class is 9 and the class size is 1000. So let's use a formula: mode equal to the lower limit plus the frequency of the modal class minus the frequency of the previous modal class, 2 times the frequency of modal class minus the frequency of preceding minus the frequency of the succeeding modal class multiplied to the class size. Let us substitute the value: 4000 plus 18 minus 4 upon twice 18 minus 4 minus 9 multiplied to 1000. This will be equal to 4000 plus, on simplifying this, we would get 608.695. So we get the modal class as 4608.7 approximately. This is the mode of the given data. Question number 6. A student noted the number of cars passing through a spot on a road for 100 periods, each of 3 minutes, and summarized it in the table given below. Find the mode of the given data. The number of cars are given as class intervals and the respective frequencies are mentioned here. We need to find the mode. To find the mode, identify the maximum frequency. So the modal class is 40 to 50. Here maximum frequency is, I'll call this as F1. This is the maximum frequency, that's 20, and the modal class is 40 to 50. Therefore the lower limit of the modal class is 40 and the frequency of the class preceding the modal class, I'll call it as F0, and F2 as the frequency of the succeeding modal class. Frequency of the class preceding the modal class is 12 here and the succeeding one is 11. You can check back again. 11 is succeeding, 12 is preceding. So now we'll make use of formula. For that we also require the class size. Class size is 10. So the mode is given by lower limit plus frequency of the model class minus the frequency of class preceding the model class twice the frequency of model class minus frequency of the class preceding the model class minus the frequency of the class succeeding the model class. This has to be multiplied with h. So 40 plus the frequency of model class is 20, 20 minus 12, 2 times 20 minus 12 minus 11 multiplied to 10. On simplification, we get it as 40 plus, this will be 8 by 17 into 100, which is 4.7. So we get it as 44.7. This is the mode of the given data. Now let us continue in further. We have exercise 14.3. These are the questions which are related to mean, median, or most of the time it is median. Here is the frequency distribution which gives the monthly consumption of electricity of different consumers of a locality. You need to find median, mode, as well as mean of the data and compare them. So let us do this one by one. For that, I'll consider a table. Now I'll be finding a mean. For that, I require the class interval, which is the monthly consumption. I'll write it CI class interval. The frequencies I'll mention as FI. The class intervals given are 65 to 85, 85 to 105. Next we have 105 to 125, 125 to 145, 145 to 165, 165 to 185, 185 to 205. The respective frequencies are 4, 5, 13, 20, 14, 8, 4, and the total frequency is sigma Fi. This is equal to 68. Now we need to write the class mark. The class mark here is the mid value. It is upper limit plus the lower limit upon 2. 65 plus 85 upon 2 is 75. Next we have 95, 115, 135, 155, 175, 195. Now I'll find out the deviation. Deviation is nothing but the mid value minus the assumed mean. I'm going to assume 135 as a assumed mean. So let me highlight that. 135, I am taking it as assumed mean. Therefore, 75 minus 135 is minus 60. Same way we get minus 40 minus 20. This becomes 0, positive 20, positive 40, and the positive 60. Now we will find out another step. We'll reduce these values by dividing by h, that is deviations divided by h. Here the h value is 20, so we have minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now we'll find out all the products of FIUIs. 4 times minus 3 is minus 12. 5 times minus 2 is minus 10, minus 13, 0, 14 1 times 14, 8 2 times 16, 4 3 times plus 12. Here positive 12, negative 12, they get cancelled. We need to add them up. Sigma FIUI we need to find. On finding we get it as 7. Now we'll make use of formula x bar equal to assumed mean plus sigma fi ui divided by sigma fi, this particular term multiplied with h. So 135 plus 7 upon the total fi is 68 to be multiplied with 20, we get the result as 137.058. Now we have found the mean of the given data. Now we will be finding the mode. For that, we need to identify the maximum class frequency. The maximum class frequency is 20. So the modal class is 125 to 145. Therefore, the lower limit of the modal class is 125. The class size is 20 here. Frequency of the modal class is 20. The frequency of the class preceding the modal class is 13. Frequency of the class succeeding the modal class is 14. So the mode is given by lower limit plus the frequency of the modal class minus the frequency of the preceding modal class divided by 2 times frequency of modal class minus the frequency of the preceding minus succeeding into h. Let us substitute 125 plus 20 minus 13 upon twice 20 minus 13 minus 14. This will be equal to 125 plus, on simplification we get it as 10.76, so it is 135.76. Now to find the median we require the cumulative frequency. For that I'll mention the class interval and the frequencies. Then we will mention the cumulative frequency 65 to 85, 85 to 105, 105 to 125, 125 to 145, 145 to 165, 165 to 185, 185 to 205. The respective frequencies are 4, 5, 13, 20, 14, 8 and then 4. So now we will find out the cumulative frequency. Each time we write the cumulative frequency, we have to consider the frequency added to the previous frequencies. So for the next one we have 4 plus 5, which is 9. For the next one we have got 9 plus 13, which is 22. Now 22 plus 20 is 42. 42 plus 14 is 56. 56 plus 8 is 64. And 64 plus 4 is 68. Now we have got the value of n. N value we obtain as the total of all the frequencies, 68. Now we will consider the cumulative frequency just greater than n by 2. So CF just greater than n by 2, which is nothing but 68 by 2, which is 34, is 42. Let me highlight that. 42. Now I'll be considering these particular values. Then the median class is 125 to 145. Here, the lower limit of the median class is 125, class size is 20, the frequency of the median class is 20. Let's use formula. Median is equal to the lower limit plus n by 2 minus the cumulative frequency upon the frequency multiplied to class size. 125 plus n by 2 value is 34 minus the cumulative frequency of the preceding median class is 22, divided by the frequency is 20 multiplied to 20. The 20 will get cancelled. We'll be getting 137. So upon observing, we got approximately the same values in all three cases. We found our mean to be 137.1, 137.05, and mode we got it as 135.7 and 137 as the median. So almost in all the cases we have got the more or less same answer, 135 plus, and the difference is not much between these values. Second question, if the median of the distribution given below is 28.5, find the values of x and y. Here we need to find out the cumulative frequency. From there we have to find the value of x and y. Let's make a table for that. I'll mention the class interval and the frequency. I'll find out their respective cumulative frequency. The class intervals is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and 50 to 60. And the frequencies are 5, x, 20, 15, y, 5. They have given the total, so let's mention the total also. It's sigma fi, it's nothing but n value is 60. Let me find out the cumulative frequency. Here it is 5. When 5 is added to x, we get x plus 5. So 25 plus x, 40 plus x, 40 plus x plus y, and the last one is 45 plus x plus y. Here the value of n is 60. Therefore 45 plus x plus y, the last cumulative frequency, must be equal to 60. And we get x plus y as, when 45 is transposed, we get it as 15. Let me call this as equation 1. Here n by 2 is 30. Which particular cumulative frequency is almost greater than 30? That we need to identify. For that, we can make use of common sense. They have given the median value is given. They have given the median as 28.5. So median is 28.5. This means that The class interval must be 20 to 30. That's the maximum frequency here, right? So median class is 20 to 30. From this we have the lower limit is 20. The cumulative frequency of the class preceding this preceding will be 5 plus x. Frequency of the median class is 20. So we can make use of formula median equal to L plus n by 2 minus the cumulative frequency upon the frequency multiplied to class size h. Substitute, we get 20 plus n by 2 is 30 minus the preceding one is 5 plus x upon 20. This has to be multiplied with 10. And the median value they have given 28.5. So I'll equate it 28.5 equal to 20 plus this part, when you simplify it, becomes 25 minus x divided by 2. 0 will get cancelled, we'll be getting only 2. So this has to be transposed, we get 8.5, and finally we get x value equal to 8. Now x plus y is equal to 15. Y value becomes 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. Therefore, the value of x is 8 and the value of y is 7. Simultaneously, you need to solve to understand it much better. Let's solve the next question. A life insurance agent found the following data distribution of ages of 100 policyholders. Calculate the median age if the policies are given only to persons having age 18 years onwards but less than 60 years. They have given the class interval in a different format and the number of policyholders are mentioned. Here directly they have given the cumulative frequency. How do we go about that? Let's make a table for that. When the age group is below 20, it refers to 18 to 20. And the respective frequencies I'll mention, it has to be 2. Below 20 means it is between 18 to 20. The reason is they have mentioned the persons having the age 18 years onwards and less than 60 years. Or the next one, I can consider between 20 to 25. And this has to be 6 minus 2. We need to subtract 2 from the total to get the frequency because the given information is cumulative frequency. Or else I'll just mention the cumulative frequencies here. It is 2, 6. What's the next? 2, 6, 24, 45, 78, 24, 45, 78. Next is 89, 92, 98, 100, 89, 92, 98 and 100. Now it becomes easy to write. So 25 to 30, how many? We need to subtract 24 minus 6. This previous one we need to subtract. We get 21. Pardon? It is 18. Not 21, yeah, 18. Next we have 35. We need to subtract 24 from 45. 45 minus 24 is 21. Next is 35 to 40. We need to subtract 45 from 78. We'll be getting 33. Next is 40 to 45. It is 89 minus 78, which is 11. Next is 45 to 50. We have 92 minus 89. Here it is minus, right? This will be equal to 3. Next is 50 to 55. 98 minus 92, which is 6. Next is 55 to 60. It is 100 minus 98, which is 2. These are the cumulative frequencies. So the value of n obtained here is 100. So n by 2 will be 50. Now we need to identify the model class. 78 is greater than 50. This is the nearest one. So the model class is 35 to 40, which is having frequency 33. Now we'll identify the given, from the given data, model class and median class. Median class is 35 to 40. The lower limit of the median class is 35. The frequency of the median class is 33. The cumulative frequency of the class preceding is 45. And the class size is 5. Let's use the formula. Median equal to the lower limit plus n by 2 minus the cumulative frequency of the preceding median class divided by the frequency of the median class into h. So the median will become equal to 35 plus 50 minus 45 upon 33 into 5. Further simplify, we get the median as 35 plus this will be 0.76. So we get the median median value as 35.76. This will be in terms of years. With this question, I'll end today's session and we'll solve some more questions on mean median mode in the next session. Thank you.